She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I could turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. The legends and the myths, the testaments that told, the moon and its eclipse, the Superman rose, the superheroes. I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale best. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. 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 Hello, students. Good morning. I hope you're having a great day, a great time. Tuesday. Today we are in Tuesday, and we are going to quickly start with the class of today. Just let me take the list. I'm going to quickly take the list of the persons that are attending the class for today. Today is reading class, but we're going to use it as a quiz class, okay? We're going to have a couple of quizzes. So before we go into the plan of the day, I'm just going to quickly go ahead and take some lists, okay? People that are, remember you have to be in silence. When you hear your name loud and clear, you have to say present, okay? Remember to say present. Okay, let's see. Okay, Eduardo, are you here? Very good, Eduardo, very good. Eduardo is here. Luis Pablo. Santiago. Santiago. Juliet. Ashley. Elena. Hello, Elena. Leah. Leah Lagarda. Where is Leah Lagarda? I don't see her. Okay, Bruno.
Present.
María Ángel.
La clase de inglés.
María Ángel.
Siempre la grabo.
Okay, Elisa.
Present.
Alondra.
Present.
No, pues para volver a estudiar todo.
Jimena. Marco. Marco, hello Marco. Lía Nicole.
Present.
Pablo André.
Present.
And Lira.
Present.
Okay, students, very good. Last for today's attendance list, very good. Okay, so now we're going to go and observe the plan of the day. I'm going to put you in silence. Right now, I'm going to answer the questions, don't worry. Let's see. The plan for today, it's going to be a quiz day. We're going to have, first of all, right now, a review on we're having a review of the story that we just read, the one of yesterday, The Lost City. We're going to go over the vocabulary words, the story, and a little bit of conventions. After the review, we're going to have the quiz for the 3 of the subjects, reading, vocabulary, and conventions. And at the end, you're going to do a drawing. The drawing, it's part of the quiz, okay? That drawing, it's part of the quiz, and we're going to close our class. The materials that we need are going to be colors, markers, or whichever other painting objects. You're going to use your notebook, or you can use a white sheet if you want. And we're going to use also the pen to answer, okay? Remember, answers have to be done with pen, whichever color, black, blue, green, okay? But it has to be with pen. Now, students, so let's start with the review. I'm just going to quickly answer the questions. Yes, Santiago, what's the question?
Is that I can't hear, but now I can.
Okay, very good, Santiago, very good. Okay, Amsi, what's the question, Amsi?
What notebook?
The reading notebook.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now, students, okay, we're going to quickly go through a review. We are going to quickly review the activity for today. Remember that for today's activity, we are on the week number 2, and we are going to see, these are going to be the vocabulary words. Here I'm going to put them. Okay, the vocabulary words, just for you to remember them, are curious, glorious, granite, ruins, terrace, tickets, and torrent. Those are the 7 vocabulary words, remember? Those are the ones that are going to be put in your quiz. The story is about the lost city, the founding of Machu Picchu. Remember, the characters are Hiram Bingham. We also have Arteaga, which is a farmer from the city of Peru. We also have Sergeant Carrasco, which is a military man, and both Sergeant Carrasco and Arteaga help Bingham to find the lost city of Machu Picchu, okay? That's more likely the story. That's like how the story goes. That's like a little report of what the story is. And students, for conventions, remember that we were looking at here we have them. We were looking at the adverbs. Remember that an adverb is describing the verb. It's everything that describes the verb. A verb is an action. So remember that an adverb is going to describe how the verb is. For example, jump. How are you jumping? High. High is the adverb because it's telling us how the student is jumping. Pablo, what's the question?
Teacher, is because I don't found my notebook.
You can do it in a white sheet of paper.
Okay.
Okay,
Thanks.
very good, Pablo. And so that's going to be the quiz for today. Remember, it's conventions, vocabulary, and we also have the reading quiz. In the conventions, it's going to be about adverbs. In the vocabulary, it's going to be the 7 vocabulary words that we saw. And in the one of Pierce reading, it's going to be about the story, The Lost City. That's going to be the quiz for today, okay? That's going to start right now. So everybody take out your notebook, take out a white sheet, take out a sheet of paper, and label with the following combo. I'm going to put you the combo here. So the combo that you're going to put is the following. I'm going to put it here in the bottom. It's going to be your name, Mr. Miguel. Then I'm going to put quiz. And then I'm going to put here after quiz, I'm going to put here reading. No, well, not here. Okay. Quiz. I'm going to put Tuesday. We're in Tuesday. Tuesday, May 5th, comma 2020. And the value is perseverance. Perseverance, okay? Perseverance. That's the value of today. And you're going to start answering the quiz. Okay, students, now remember that the quiz, you can only put the answer. For example, right now I'm going to show you the quiz and I'm going to tell you, you don't have to write everything, you just have to write the answers of the questions, okay? Very good. Now, I'm going to start sharing the quiz. Yes, Leah, what's the question before we start?
What if all the class is going to be over?
I don't know. Don't worry. Yes, Leah, what?
I think that 12:30.
Maybe. Okay, don't worry about the time, Leah, just worry about doing your activities, okay? So I'm going to start transmitting here the quiz, okay? Everybody paying attention, already having your labeling, you already have your combo. So I'm going to start putting here the quiz. So students, observe this. This is the quiz. I'm going to do it bigger. And this is going to be the quiz for today. Right now at the end, I'm going to answer some questions. Don't worry. Students, remember here, this is the vocabulary part. You have to choose an answer. Okay, how are you going to do it? For example, you're going to put number 1 and you're going to put the letter of the answer and you're going to put the word. Like for example, if number 1 is letter A, you're going to put A and divide it, okay? Number 2, if it's letter C, you're going to put C, surprising. You're going to put like that. Here, I just need to underline the words. Let me underline them. It's Therese, glorious, and ruins, granite, curiosity, torrent, and the last word, tickets. Okay, those are the words. They're already underlined. That's for vocabulary. On the second part, you have to answer, you have to put only the answer. For example, what had Hiram Bingham, Hiram Bingham come to Peru in search of? You have to write the answer, okay? That's all the way to number 14. In the convention part, you just have to write, for example, number 1, and these are the words that you have to choose, and you have to write them. And in the bottom says you have to write a description of a real or imaginary expedition, include adverbs to add details, underline the verb. You have to write here and invent a little paragraph of an expedition. And more on the bottom, you have to make a drawing of what would it be like to find in a treasure. If you had to find a treasure, if you found a treasure, what would it be inside of the treasure, okay? So let me answer only the questions here. Lyra, what's the question?
Teacher, but the second part.
Yes.
If it's of the story of yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Silvana, what's the question?
There is a question. It's because of the last question that ¿a qué hora se termina?
At what time does it finish?
Ajá. 10:50.
Ah, the class, yes, it's at 10:50. Okay, thank you, Silvana. Thank you. Leah,
I don't understand the part that you say of expedition and all that.
right now that we are there, I'm going to explain it again. Don't worry. Now, students, so let's start with the quiz. Let's quickly start with this quiz. In the event you have any questions, remember to raise your hand, okay? Remember to raise your hand. The chat is going to be closed so you don't get distracted. And this is the quiz. You're going to have 20 minutes to do this, and the time starts running now, okay? Start answering now, people. I'm just going to put you a music so you can listen to the music, but the time is going to continue now, okay? Everybody answering, everybody doing the quiz. I'm going to do it a little bit bigger for the ones that do not see. This is the vocabulary part. You have to write the word that, or the answer that best describes, okay? I'm going to put quickly music, but I'm going to stop sharing here. Here it is, okay. Let me go to okay, here. Everybody start working on that part. Start working on the quiz. If you have any questions, remember you have to raise your hand. Okay, Silvana, what's the question? Let me go ahead and open your mic. What's the question, Silvana?
Oh, what is the quiz?
Vocabulary, reading, and conventions.
Okay.
Yes, Jimena?
Mister, what are, oh, let me see. What are remains?
Remains.
Yes.
Restos.
Okay.
Okay, Lyra, what's the question?
Teacher, what is development?
Developing, to create something, to develop.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Amsi, what's the question, Amsi?
What is drink?
What is what?
Teacher. What is drink?
Treat, where?
Drink.
Now, number 3.
No. 4.
Granite. Dirt,
Yes.
dirt, tierra.
Okay.
Okay, everybody continue working. No questions. You had to study, students. So everybody to work. Okay, everybody working.
Don't overcomplicate your trading. Hey guys and gals, my name is Jason Bond, and I'm the
Yes, Alondra, what's the question?
Can you scroll down, please?
Yes, I will scroll down now. Yes, Jimena, what's the question?
What is dirt?
Dirt, I already told Amsi, it's tierra. Okay? I'm going to scroll all the way to number 3. Yes, Pablo?
Teacher, we do just sentence and answer and answer.
No, you just have to put the answer.
Oh, okay.
For example, if number 4 is dirt, you're going to put number 4, letter C, dirt.
Okay.
Okay. Lyra, what's the question?
Can you scroll until 2? It says I don't read it.
Okay. Hurry up, Lyra.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do it a little bit smaller so the rest of you can also see the other questions. Everybody should be number 3 or number 4 to this point.
Feeling good, like I should. When in circle, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you'll drown. Everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in circle, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best. Some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep your things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in circle, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that.
Okay, Pablo, what's the question? What's the question, Pablo?
Teacher, can you scroll up to the first? Is because I want to know one letter. Okay.
Okay, I will go all the way to number 4, okay? Okay, Pablo.
Yes.
Okay, Jimena, what's the question?
What is skill?
What is what?
Skill.
Skill, an ability,
What is an ability?
something that you can do very easy. Una habilidad. For example, I can write 1,000 words in 1 minute. That's an ability.
And is Swift?
Swift,
Yes.
something that is done very fast. Okay, Elia Lagarda, what's the question?
What is shrubs?
What?
Shrubs.
Ah, shrubs.
Yes.
They're like little trees.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Elisa, what's the question?
Teacher, what is stern manner?
What is what?
Stern manner.
Dear manners. Okay. A stern manner is like something is done when you're driving, when you're handling, you're doing something with your hands.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Elisa. Yes, MC?
What is the number 6 murder?
Number
Murder.
6?
Mhm.
Which number?
The 6 in the B.
Letter B, steer manner. That's what I told Elisa. It's like when you're driving, when you're holding something with your hands. Yes, Lyra.
Teacher, the first part is of what?
Vocabulary.
Thank you.
Okay. Hurry up, students, so I can scroll down. So I can go to the next part. Remember, you have some time. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to go to the second part. Hurry up, students. Okay, students, I will answer the questions and I will continue with the rest of the quiz, okay? Elena. Yes, Elena, what's the question?
What is the in the 7? What is the pastures?
Pastures, they're like a lot of grass. Okay? Pastures are like to have a lot of grass. Yes, Leah?
Can you put music?
Right now. Yes, right now I'm going to put, just let me continue with this. Amsi is the last question. What, Amsi?
Sure. I forgot it.
Okay, don't worry, right now that you remember, you will raise your hand again. Okay, I will move on. Elisa, the last question.
No, I never see.
Okay, no questions, I'm going to continue. Okay, second part number 2 about reading. It says directions. Answer the questions with the best answer. Remember, questions are about the story Lost City of week number 2, model number 5. Question number 8, it says, what had Hiram Birham come to Peru in search of? What did Birham why did he went to Peru? He was searching for what? Okay, number 9. What did the Incas build that Hiram Birham found beautiful? What was that Hiram Birham found beautiful? What was it that he was very impressed of? What does the word guide man means? What is a guide man? What is a guide man? A person that is what? Who is the military guide man for Birham and his party? Who is the military person that guide Birham to the city? What was the word remote means? What is remote? What is to be remote? When something is remote, it's something that is what? What is the name of the local farmer? Who was the farmer that helped Hiram Birham to go to the city? The local farmer. And what does Arteaga take? Where does Arteaga take Birham and his party? Where did Arteaga take Birham? Where did he went? Those are the 7 questions, students. So answer them, please. Elena, what's the question?
You sure we had to put the question?
No, only the answer.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, continue, students. I will continue with the music, but continue. Remember, here I cannot help you. I already give you the questions. I cannot help you, okay? I already read the questions. Let me see, Amsi, what's the question?
Teacher, in the spelling quiz.
It's going to be tomorrow in the spelling class,
Okay.
okay? Very good. Now, everybody start answering that. I'm going to continue with the music.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah, hey, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you'll drown. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay.
Hurry up, students. Hurry up.
It's okay.
2 more minutes.
It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
Okay, 1 more minute, students. 1 more minute to continue with the next activity. It's going to be the conventions activity, students. Remember, we're missing the conventions part. So it's very easy. Lyra, what's the question, Lyra?
Teacher, I finished.
Okay, very good. You're just missing the conventions part. Very good, Lyra.
Invest his entire $15,000 savings in the
Jimena,
stock
let me
market.
see your
As he got more
question.
comfortable trading,
Let me put pause to this. Okay, Jimena, what's the question?
Sir, I don't have a question, but it's because I have a question, but I really know it. I really know it.
Okay. So no question?
No.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to scroll down, people. Time's up. Time's up. So let's go to the conventions part, okay? If you do not finish, remember the class is going to be recorded so you can see it again in the Biblioteca Virtual, okay? There's going to be the class if you didn't finish. Remember the answers for this quiz have to be sent to me by Algebraics, okay? Now, students, it says, part 2, the last part 3 for conventions. Choose the adverb from the box to complete each sentence with the described details. Here is a little paragraph you have to complete from 1 to 8 with the words in the box. These words are adverbs and you have to place them in the correct order. For example, Bingham walked around Peru's capital, blank, then blank, he saw the temple of the sun. The stone in the curved wall fit together, blank. He asked everybody, are there ruins, blank. He was excited and wanted to start searching for Vilcapampa blank. When they got underway, the mountains stood cold and still blank him. In the distance, the river rapids rushed blank. Before his, the trail blank stretches, descends, and wild. So you have to complete this little paragraph with the 8 words that you have here in the top. These words are to be put here in the essay, okay? You have to put these words, you have to put them here and answer. Remember, only the answer. You don't have to copy everything. You just have to put the answer. Elena, what's the question?
Teacher, that means that I know how to copy the paragraph.
No, you don't have to copy it. You just have to put number 1. You just have to put conventions. Number 1, the answer. Number 2, the answer. Number 3, the answer, okay?
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing. You just have to divide. Remember, the first part was vocabulary. The second part was reading. The third part is conventions. Very good. So that's what you have to do, students. Hurry up because you're missing 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. If you do not finish, remember you can go to the algebraics and there is going to be the quiz, okay? And the last part, if you finish this little paragraph, you just have to write a little paragraph again. You can copy another paragraph or you can go ahead and invent, and you have to have an imaginary expedition. For example, last summer I went to Hawaii in search of a new volcano, and in my adventure I found a dinosaur and he was my friend. That's an invention. I'm inventing an expedition, but you can invent a little story, okay? It don't have to be very long, it can be short, but you have to underline the adverbs. That is very important, to underline the adverbs, okay? That's the only requisite, that's the only thing that I'm asking, to underline the adverbs, okay? And the last part is, if you finish the paragraph, you can go ahead and draw a little image of what is that you found in that island, in that expedition, in that adventure, what treasure you found. I found a treasure with 1,000 gold coins, or I found a treasure with a teleporter, or I found a treasure with a new language, or I found a treasure with a lot of money, with a lot of gold. You can write that and you can make a picture, make a little image, okay? Yes, Nona, what's the question?
Recently, okay?
Can you open your microphone, Nona?
Teacher, how am I going to say you? If we don't finish, it's going to be in virtual library.
Yes, it's going to be in virtual library. If you do not finish, you can go ahead and finish again in the virtual library, okay? Everything of this is going to be in the virtual library, okay? It's in the virtual library. So here it is. You don't have to worry if you do not finish. You can go ahead and do this in the virtual library, okay? Because the time is almost done. I know that there are some questions. Leah, Juliet, there's some questions here, but the time is going to finish. Right now, I'm going to connect and I'm going to project again this part. See you in 10 minutes, students. See you at 11. At 11, I'm going to open again the class so you can finish this part if you did not finish this part. Only the conventions part, okay? And then we will start with the writing activity. So everybody, if you do not, if the Zoom closes, if you didn't finish, don't worry. You can do it in Biblioteca Virtual. Or right now, when we go to the next class, I'm going to put it again, okay? Thank you so much. See you right now, students. Everybody, see you right now. Bye-bye.